Dynamic, articulate, perceptive, courageous, outspoken.
Yo, the lighting may not be good because it's real early in the morning for me right now, but we got another reaction for y'all. I don't know what to expect because it'd be a lot of clickbait on these YouTube streets, but this is Cut to the Chase TV. Adam 22 attacked by gang members at No Jumper after doing the unthinkable on what does it say? On live stream. So let's go ahead and click this. Check this out. This is the second time I'm checking out Cut to the Chase TV. And I'ma say I like that he bring the news to us. He may be somewhat biased, but he gonna bring the news to us. So let's check it out, man.
This your boy, Cut to the Chase TV. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe button, and be sure to share this video. I got some news for you Negroes today. What the hell is going on with No Jumper? Every other day they going viral for nonsense. If it ain't a hose blown off the...
Well, it's a nonsense podcast, my brother. It is a nonsense podcast. That's what they do. They talk nonsense, they act nonsense, and it gets viral views. That's what the people want to see. People want to see nonsense, so they bring y'all the nonsense that y'all want to see. That's what they about.
If it ain't a host going to jail, if it ain't somebody getting robbed and stripped naked on the premises, it's always one thing or another. But this one...
Hold on, somebody got robbed and stripped naked on the premises? That happened? I don't really watch No Jumping like that because I don't feed my spirit with foolishness. I just check on the news. If something happened that pop out, then I'll look into it. But what? I ain't know it was going down like that. I remember the dude Leafy. I mean, the dude who was trying to be a pimp. I forget what his name was. I forget. I really do. I was about to call him Curly. I know his name wasn't Curly, but it was a dude trying to be a pimp, and he had some drugged out girls with him. But he wasn't no pimp, bro. We seen him get smacked on by the dude on the far left on this podcast picture right here. We saw that. But let me go ahead and see what this about, man.
When it takes the cake, because Adam 22 was about to get his ass whooped by gang members. He was scared.
Okay. Gotta clear the air. This might be clickbait because the title says Adam 22 attacked by gang members. And what he just say? I'm gonna take it back a few seconds. What he just say?
Cake, because Adam 22 was about to get his ass whooped by gang members.
You gotta be able to pick apart the clickbait, y'all. Y'all gotta see. If I wasn't doing a reaction, I would have clicked off this video immediately because I feel like that was clickbait. But I'm gonna keep watching just in case they show the clip or they talk about what happened. I'm not big on Adam 22 and No Jumper. I think it's nonsense for real. And like I said, I don't feed my spirit with nonsense. But I'm gonna go ahead and let this rock real quick. I'm trying to let this play. But every time I hear some foolishness, I gotta say something.
He was scared, he was shaking, he was seen on camera running away, and I got the video. So I'm gonna play it for you guys. We gonna break it down, because the reason why he almost got the ass whooping is shocking. Take a look at this. Let's go. Boom! Here's the video. Adam 22 is getting pressed by gang member King Phil. After the live stream they did with each other, he caught Adam 22 slipping. Now, Adam 22 didn't respond. He said the reason why he rolled up on me because I promised him I was going to pay him for his appearance. After the show, he hit me up. He was like, nigga, where my $200? Adam 22 said he told him, I'll get with you in an hour. And the gang member wouldn't take no for an answer. So that's when he started pressing Adam. He started cursing Adam out. And take a look at this video some more. It gets crazy. So yeah, he's talking to Adam. You know how gang members is. They don't get their way. They want to yell, stomp, shout. And Adam 22 didn't really back down. We can say what we want about Adam 22. We can call him massa. We can say he's an instigator.
I would never call nobody that, bro. Like, you wilding on this YouTube video, man. You wilding, bro. Bro, I'm gonna take that back so y'all can hear that nonsense again. Listen to this.
stomp, shout, and Adam 22 didn't really back down. We can say what we want about Adam 22. We can call him Massa.
I know y'all heard that, bro. I be thinking to myself, like, a lot of people who got these big platforms on YouTube, they really don't be needing them. They really don't be needing them. Like, people can say whatever they want about me, but you never gonna hear me say no wild shit like that, bro. I'm sorry.
We can say he's an instigator. We can say he from the suburbs. But truth be told, he be handling them gang members. They respect Adam 22. I done seen Adam 22 talk crazy to all type of gang members, and they never do anything to him. They beef with him. They'll curse him out. But ain't nobody put heads, feet, knuckles, elbows on Adam. If I talk crazy to a gang member, I'll get slapped in my mouth. You will see me on camera running, they strip the shirt off of me, they embarrass me, but when Adam 22 do it, nobody really steps to him. You see what I'm saying? And you know it's bad. You know you're a loose cannon when Adam 22 gives you a platform. Nobody really knows who you are, King Pill. Adam 22 is promoting you. And the moment y'all get off a live stream, you press them over $200. Is it really that serious?
Yeah, it is that serious because these gang members don't have no income. They don't have no money coming in outside of whatever, you know what I'm saying, they can swing off in the streets, bro. Like, all I'm saying is, like, Adam 22, he made a smart move with hiring gang members and having them on his show or whatever, but it's a double-edged sword because they loose cannons. Like, bro, these guys got a lot of problems. These guys got a lot of problems, and they need every little dollar they can get. So if you promising them that you gonna give them money and you not paying up, like, they gonna get emotional, they gonna get angry, and they gonna start putting that energy towards you, bro. Like, these gang members, yo, they not getting money like that, bro. And they always mad about it because, bro, it's really no options out here, bro. They gotta resort to robbing people, stealing from people, selling drugs and all. They have to resort to that. That's their only way to get some type of bread unless they got a platform. And most of them don't have a platform because they too busy out there crashing out, bro. These guys made a choice with their life. They went the wrong way, and now they can't turn back. They too deep in. They in too deep. So it's like, yeah, it's that serious. They gonna always take it there with you. Bro, you gotta get them people their money. You can't promise people some money, and then they show up for you and do what you ask them to do, but you can't. $200, I'm sure he got that. I'm sure he could just cash app that man. $250, like it was nothing, but whatever, man. It ain't my podcast. It ain't my show.
Now, I get you're a gang member. I get you have no future. But, bro, you just messed up your whole bag. And that's why the crew was holding them back. They knew he messed up the bag. You know how you with your homie, and your homie is acting an ass, and you know he's fucking up, so you gotta hold the nigga back. You like thinking to yourself, dang, bro, you tripping. This was our foot in the door. That's how his homies felt. Now, Adam 22 did respond to it. Adam 22 gave his explanation. But I'm going to tell you guys the real reason I think King Pill pressed Adam 22.
The reason you think. The reason you, not the real reason, not the actual from this man's mouth, not the dude who did it. We got to get your opinion, which is the real. Come on, bro. Listen to that again, bro. Listen to this again, man.
Did respond to it. Adam 22 gave his explanation. But I'm going to tell you guys the real reason I think King Pill pressed.
The real reason you think. Come on, man. If you reporting on the news, you got to report on the news. We not worried about your opinion or what you think when you're reporting on the news. Bro, am I tripping? Am I tripping right now? Am I the one that's tripping? I'ma hear what he has to say, but he said, I'ma tell y'all the real reason. Then pause. I think. This why I don't subscribe to every single channel, bro. I'm probably gonna make this the last reaction I do to this man's content because, man.
Adam 22. Because on that live stream I'm talking about that they did, he had another gang member of an opposite crew. His name is Ed Hefe. And Adam 22 was an instigator between the two gang members. King Peel recorded a song. He was dissing some Crips. And Adam 22 was like, King Peel, you made a diss song dissing the Crips, but you took out some of the disses. Why you do that? And that's when Ed Hefe went off. And take a listen to this exchange between Ed Hefe and King Peel. King Peel is a blood. Ed Hefe is a Crip.
Why do you got them both, man? You got two rival gang members in the same podcast in the same room? Is that what's going on? That's not smart, bro.
Crash out. Let's go.
I got a question. As long as King Peel, I feel like he's like primarily interested in talking if we're going to be talking about him. So let's talk about this. You took the disses out of the Slide remix.
I knew this nigga was gonna bring this up.
Hey, and Efe, I don't even want to tell you one of the disses that I was in the original Slide first.
We ain't doing that one.
Yeah. That probably played a part, but it wasn't the main thing, bro. Because if King Peel wanted to do something right then and there, he could have. He was like, bro, why is you talking about that? So you trying to start problems? I see what type of time you on, bro. He could have did that, but I guess when you're a gang member, you gotta always stay solid. You can't break frame and you can't get intelligent or see a play being played on you and call it out. I mean, I don't know. I'm not into gang culture. I try to stay far away from it because I'm not built for that lifestyle. I'm not trying to be looking over my shoulder worrying about somebody trying to get me that's wearing a different color. Like, nah, bro. I'm cool on that. But if you gonna instigate, bro, don't be surprised when they turn on the instigator. I want to hear this whole spiel again. I want to hear this whole spiel.
I feel like he's like primarily interested in talking if we're going to be talking about him. So let's talk about this. You took the disses out of the Slide remix.
I knew this nigga was gonna bring this up.
Hey, and Efe, I don't even want to tell you one of the disses that I was in the original Slide first.
We ain't doing that one.
You see that? He said, I don't even want to tell you what bro, what is you doing? What are you trying to get these men to fight on the podcast? That's what he trying. He trying to get them to scrap and square up right then and there on the podcast. That's crazy. That's crazy, yo.
Yeah.
You knew he was gonna do it. I knew he was gonna do it.
Wait, you took him out.
Yeah.
Now that's an instigating. Adam 22, you doing a podcast with two gang members. You know how niggas is over they hood. You know how niggas feel about they gang. I'm convinced that niggas love they gang more than they women and children. Cause you hear a nigga talk about his gang, he gets emotional, he gets excited. You hear the passion in his voice. Ask a gang member how they kid doing. You get one word response. He doing good. Ask him what gang he from. He start throwing up fingers and all type of shit. You see what I'm saying? So by Adam 22 instigating this, he know what he was doing. I think Adam 22 love to see people crash out. He got mind control over these gang members. But let's be real though. These are grown ass men. Every time a gang member goes on no jumper, we always blame Adam 22. I get sick and tired of us treating gang members like special needs children. We act like they ain't got a mind of their own. Oh, Adam 22 is taking advantage of them. Adam 22 is mistreating them. He's capitalizing off the culture. These are grown-ass men. They got choices. They choose to be on no jumper. And to be honest with you, I think they kind of ruined no jumper. I used to enjoy no jumper. I used to enjoy Adam 22 interviewing up-and-coming rappers, but now I done turned that shit to Gang Central. Every episode on 60, cub. Off the bat, cub. On blood. Yeah, on my hood, on dead homies. I'm getting tired of hearing that crazy shit. So I think Adam platform kind of went downhill, but it seemed like Adam 22 was loving it. It seemed like Adam 22 is playing into the alter ego. I'm the white boy, but I'm down with the gangsters in LA. And he rolling up a slippery hill. I'm just being real with you. But let's continue.
It wasn't just that one.
I know.
There's a-
And his version of that word means something else.
Yeah, a lot of my that I was talking about was in my local community. You feel me? But yeah, I took it out to reach a wider audience. You feel me? Just so motherfuckers to play it and feel like they don't need to skip it. You feel me?
So did this all stem from the conversation that I saw you, like, Hit a J3 basically was saying that he didn't think it was a great idea for Bompton G Uno to be on a song.
You got the girl staring at him like, oh. You got the girl staring at him like, what you gonna do, cuz? Man. That peer pressure, some people can't handle that peer pressure, bro. Some people cannot handle that peer pressure. And she looking at him like, what you finna do? I know you gonna do something. What you finna do?
That had disses in it that might affect his street situations. True.
Yeah, right. That's true. You feel me? I believe that was true. You feel me? Yeah, some just politicking about it. You feel me? It made sense. You know what I'm saying?
But you probably, when you recorded that, you probably weren't expecting it to be like what it became, huh? You didn't know that was gonna be like your
Man, I was just giving that to my audience. You feel me?
This out though, we ain't gonna let that linger on. I'm from 83rd Street, bro. Like, and that is the set. You feel me? Like, I know where he from on the set, and I don't play into the little fake politics. He ain't dissing a trade. Set. Period. I'm not born no disrespect from no. Ain't never born no disrespect from no. Period.
Who said
You know what I'm
somebody
saying?
disrespected you?
But still, the topic coming up.
Yeah, that's
The
what
topic
I'm
coming
talking
up.
about. I tried to read
I'm
it.
talking to this man, bro.
Oh,
I'm
I'm
talking to
asking,
him
bro.
with the topic lingering, bro.
That I'm disrespecting you?
Bro, you not hear what I'm saying?
Nah.
You said you from a community,
Right.
and you said where it's aimed at.
But it ain't this your set though.
And that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying though.
Okay, so we saying the same. So we saying the same.
Oh, okay, for sure,
We
yeah.
don't gotta talk about it anymore. For sure.
Clarify on though.
You see that? That was awkward as hell. And you see the look in Hefe eyes. Now, a lot of people say he overreacted.
See, I ain't know Hefe was a dude that was right next to him. I thought Hefe was a dude on the other end with the shades next to the girl. I don't know nothing about none of these people, so I'm not familiar with it, but he ain't let it slide past. I mean, he stood up. He said, look, I know he ain't dissing my hood. I know he ain't dissing my set. And the dude like, yeah, I wasn't dissing your set. That's what we talking about. We talking about the same thing. Okay, we good then. You know what I mean? Like, I can't.
A lot of people say he took it too far. He should have just let it ride. But he had no choice. Because you got to think about the life of a gang member. Anytime you're in the room with another gang member, and it even seems like he's dissing your set, you got to stand on business. You got to confront that man. And it seemed like Hefe kind of checked King Bill. It seemed like he kind of punked him out. In LA, they say he was marked out. But in the South, they say he got punked out. Because he kind of ducked his tail. He kind of ducked his taco. He kind of bowed down. Hey, man, I wasn't disrespecting your set. And you can tell that.
Yeah, you could see from the energy. You could see from the energy that, like, he kind of, like, and he the one sitting in the higher ground. He's sitting in a higher position. You know what I mean? The other dude, he's sitting low. Right? So you would think you got the advantage, but when somebody don't want that smoke, they don't want that smoke. That's what that is. You know what I mean? And that's exactly what that looked like. Cause he basically disrespected him, like saying, I know you ain't talking about my hood, my set. And he was like, yeah, I ain't talking about your hood, your set. I ain't, you know what I mean? I ain't do all that. And I wanted to take out the distance so that I could reach a wider audience. Like, yo, you can see the whole play-by-play. You can see it all fold out. You can see all of it. And my thing is, like, why do you got so many crash outs on your podcast? Like, it's just a degenerate podcast now. Like, and I don't watch it. I thought, I clicked on the title because he said Adam 22 got attacked by gang members at No Jumper after doing the unthinkable. People just keep doing this. People do a clickbait, they put unthinkable in there, and you click on it. bro, I am so tired of clickbait, bro. It's the worst. Like, I'm almost about to just jump off the video because it's not nobody got attacked. He just got pressed. The issue got pressed. He like, yo, where's my money at? And see, he know who to do that tough talk to. You know what I mean? He ain't have it for King Hefe or Fa, whatever his name was, but he definitely had it for Adam 22 or Adam 16 as they like to call him, because he was messing with some 16-year-old girl when he was, I think, 22. I don't know.
And King Peel was kind of nervous. You can tell that King Peel didn't really want to talk about it. His voice was crackling. He was looking down. And Hefe had the look of a demon in his eye. Because you talked about his prize position, which is his set. And he had to let it be known, ain't nobody dissing 83rd. What the hell is wrong with y'all? So he stood on business. And they was watching the chat. King Peel phone kept lighting up. He kept looking down at his phone. He got quiet the rest of the podcast. And you could tell that the homies was hitting them up. You can tell that the homies like, wait a minute, you gonna let that slide? That nigga sounded like he wanted to be tough. But King Peel didn't really step up to him. That's all I'm saying. Now, Adam 22 did a whole live stream about this. He spoke on it. And he gonna explain what happened between him and King Peel when King Peel tried to fight him at the end of the live stream. Take a listen to this. Let's go.
We finish up stuff here. We go out there. As I walk out there, I see that Aunt Hefe is already kind of dipping, and that Munchie's like damn near out the door, and the Pomona boys and King Pill are the only ones left, right? No big deal. I'm like, okay, cool. They got out smoothly. That's good. I go, hungry as hell, start heating up my meal in the microwave. As I'm heating up the meal in the microwave, King Pill comes over to me, and he says, yo, what's up with the money for the episode? Because I had actually told King Pill, I was like, listen, like, I want to try you out consistently on the Tuesday show. He said, all right, but bro, I'm broke, so I need money. Like, you know, are you going to be able to pay me? I said, okay, cool. We'll be able to give you a little bit of money for appearing on here or whatever. Is the music seriously that loud? What the f*** is wrong with these girls? Just so you guys know, it's a plug talk day. We got to make sure that door stays closed. This is insane. But, anyway, so...
Calvin Harris DJing in the next room.
Yeah, shout out to Calvin Harris. God damn, I really just wanted to get through this story. Oh, they closed the whatever. Anyway, so King Pill starts coming over to me, talking to me about this $200 or whatever it was. He's saying, "Yo, like, can you send me that money right now?" I said, "Yeah, you know that group chat that I put you in with Josh? Just text that, and Josh will send it to you by the end of the night." He goes, "By the end of the night?" He's like, "I'm trying to get paid right now. I need that money to get home." And I'm like, you realize that like a lot of people that work here, you know, you get paid like every 2 weeks, every month, whatever, at the end of the week, etc. I'm like, it's not like, why are you acting like it's just like the most obvious thing in the world that you're supposed to be getting paid instantly as soon as you finish the podcast? Like, you got to chill. Like, the idea is that you're supposed to be on here consistently, you know, and it's like, why are you putting pressure on me to pay you instantly as soon as, you know, it just like struck me as a very weird thing.
Well, the thing is, the man told you he ain't got no money. He ain't got no way to get home. He needs some bread now. That's kind of common sense. But you acting like it's not a serious issue. Like, I don't know how he got there. I have no idea how he got to the podcast. Don't know how he know where it's at or whatever. But the man ain't have no money in his pocket, bro. The man didn't have no money in his pocket, apparently, and he needed something to get home. I don't know how serious or how true that was, but when you ain't got no money in your pocket, you feel a little desperate, man.
Y'all hear that? Adam 22 said that King Peel pressed him about a $200 payment. All you gang members, all you youngsters, I want street cred, I want to be known. Take a look at King Peel. Known all over the internet. They say he's highly respected. And you begging Adam 22 for $200 because you can't afford to get home. What type of lifestyle is that? Is that the life you want to live? Is that the guy you want to look up to? Or do you want to be a productive member of society? Punch a 9 to 5, get married, raise your kids, and live a low-level life. You get what I'm saying? But let's continue.
His energy's weird. He's walking towards me. He's like really like kind of getting close to me and stuff. Pull up the No Jumper Instagram. We're gonna gonna start reviewing the footage of what actually happened in the office right here because, yeah, it's very.
Me and Donnie were both there too, so.
Yeah, so I do have some.
I'm gonna look at
people
the
who
comments
attest to the
real.
way that this whole
I'm gonna look at the comments real quick. Let me see something. Look at these comments. $200. These ninjas really out here struggling. This is crackhead level exploitation. Adam 22 really over his head. As usual, underestimate gang members too much, and well, you know the result. At this point, no jumper needs to retire if this keeps up. Adam put black men against each other. $200 playing Monopoly with your freedom. Adam 22 is not known for his intellect, that's for sure. I think it's entertaining when gangsters get at him. Never underestimate nobody. Adam better stop playing with them low life. Nowadays, ninjas are trigger happy. This is a manufacturer. No jumper fakes half of all their stuff. Because he got them boys on speed dial, King. The reason they're not touching Adam because he got the complexion for the protection. They know they disturb one hair follicle in his head, they'll be under the jail. He didn't back down. He was backing up when dude kept getting in his face. A person already paralyzed from being jumped outside of no jumper. Ain't that enough before somebody gets killed? Yeah, bro. It's wild, man.
situation went down. All right, let's pull up this video. Here we go. King Pill tries to fight Adam 22 after their podcast. Now, there's no audio here, but we're going to be able to see the body
I mean, you can see it from that first pick. Look at the body language in the first pick.
Yeah, okay, so let's press play. Yeah, obviously. So, you see me to the left, and that's King Pill wearing the army fatigues. We love a man in uniform.
Yeah.
So he's kind of pressing me right now. He's saying, like, you know what, can you send it right now? I said, Josh can send it. He goes, can you make him send it right now? I'm like, if you want, you could call him. He goes, why can't you call him? He's like, it's your business, you can call him. He's like, just pressing me about like the dumbest possible right now. And those are all his boys. Dude.
You see how Shorty tried to reach out and like grab his hand and tell him to chill too, really subtly?
Yeah. And so, okay, I'm like grabbing my food out of the microwave right now, slightly off camera. And you'll see that I start to walk kind of across the office. You're gonna see this in just 1 second. He's still talking to me in a rather aggressive way at this point. It's like slowly ratcheting up. And this is me walking away and being like, bro, you need to chill. Like, Josh will get it to you. Whatever. Okay, go to the next one. And like you can see, he's kind of like in my face now, right? Look at the way he's walking towards me. Look at the body language. Look how he's like, and then look he just bumped into me, and then I kind of like push him away.
And now let me stop it right there. If you just watch the video and listen to Adam 22 explanation, you would assume that King Peel was pressing him over money. I think it's deeper than that. The reason why I think King Peel pressed Adam 22 is because he felt like a sucker. He knew how that live stream made him look. He knew Adam 22 was instigating. He feel like it was a setup. He feel like Adam 22 blindsided him with the question. So he couldn't just leave no jumper. He had something to get off his chest. And I think he was looking for any excuse to whoop Adam 22's ass. That's what I think he was trying to do. He was waiting for Adam 22 to make the wrong move, to say the wrong thing. And he was going to go upside Adam 22's head because he felt like a sucker. He felt like Ed Hefe marked him out. He felt like he was punked out. I've been there before. You get in an altercation with somebody, they talk crazy to you, the altercation is over with, and then you thinking to yourself like, dang, ooh, I wish I can go back to that moment. Now I'm feeling like a sucker. Now I'm mad. Nigga punk you out, you go home and argue with your girl. Y'all arguing about some stupid shit. I done been there before. And that's what I think King Peel was trying to do to Adam. Got punked out by a dude. He wanted to take it out on Adam 22. And he was going to use money as the reason why. But let's continue watching this video.
And then his boys jump in here. They're pulling him away. They're separating him. So what's he do? He pulls out his phone. Typical internet thug. Pulls out his phone. Starts filming. I'm sure he's going to drop this footage at some point. He starts calling me the F slur. Starts acting like I'm a... The reason why I'm in the cubicle now is because I was looking for a lighter and I was actually grabbing one off of Mikey's desk.
So there you have it. And I just want to say this, man. Are we going to ever talk about the curse of no jumper? It seemed like every dude that's associated with that platform, bad things happen to him. It seemed like they always fall off. You had Bruce Cannon, Jail, Sharp, and a little one, and, you know, doing his little live stream. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it seems like everybody that go on No Jumper, they don't go far. They do not go far at all. We haven't seen one person come up out of that show and really do well. Sharp was doing okay while he was on there, but once he split from No Jumper, it was like he kind of fell off. Don't nobody care to watch his podcast. I didn't care to watch the No Jumper podcast. It was just a couple interesting moments on there when he was on there, when Sharp was on there, but he was just disrespecting women all the time. That's all he did. He ain't really have no smoke for no niggas. It was always the bitches. It was always the females. Just disrespecting them left and right. Talking about you a whore and you know you a whore. Act like it. Just own up to it. Like that type of stuff. You know what I mean? But I'm pretty much done here. Like, I'm going to try not to watch any more Cut to the Chase TV because it is confirmed that he will clickbait you. He will bait you into watching his stuff. And this is just a PSA. If you don't like clickbait, don't watch Cut to the Chase TV. I don't care who don't like it. I can't give this video a like because it says Adam 22 attacked by gang members. Then he want to try to tell you, oh, this is what I think he did. Like, you're not in that man's head. You can speculate all day, but you don't know. And he didn't really get attacked. He got pressed. That's not being attacked. When somebody get in your face asking for that money, that's not, you know what I mean? He got pressed. So let's go ahead and wrap this one up, man. Professor Hawk signing out. Hawk Sensei bids you adieu. I hope you enjoyed this reaction, guys. Toodaloo.